Hello there, Michael Reece here. I hope that you're having a spectacular day thus far, because I know that I certainly am. And even though that I've experienced some problems within the last day and difficulties, I can honestly say that it's going to be a great day, because when I take a look at the broad picture of life, I can say that I've got a whole lot more going for me than what's coming against me. So I'm thankful for that, and I'm sure that you can say the same thing if you would just take a look at all the good things that God has blessed you with in your life. What I want to talk about today is a list that someone gave me, and it's 20 causes for personal failure in an individual's life. And all it is 20 different principles of reasons why people fail in their own personal life. Now, I'm not 100% against failure, and I don't let failure get me down. I always say that I'm going to fail forward, that I'm going to learn from my failures and make them experiences that I can grow by. And that's what you should do too. But I say that if there's any way that we can prevent failures in our lives, and you can prevent a failure in your life, that we should do so. So I want to take a look at these principles, and I want to look at one every single day. And this isn't just something that I'm trying to educate you about. This isn't something that I'm trying to preach to you about, but this is more of a video diary for me. But I want you to gather something from it. I want to add value to you from it so that we can grow together in this. The first reason why people fail in their personal life is because they drift through life without definite goals, or without a definite goal. Now, speaking about goals can take a whole day in itself, because goals are so important. For most of my life, I didn't set goals. I just drifted through life, and I didn't receive any good things. But I'm telling you that if you find out exactly what you want in life, if you have in your heart what you desire, and you put that down, and you go toward that every day, you work toward that every day, then you can reach your goal. I'm not bragging on myself by what I've done or what goals I have reached. But I set a goal a long time ago, probably over 2 years ago, that I wanted to lose 20 pounds. And I took that goal and I wrote it down and I set it aside. But finally, after a while, I said, I have got to lose this weight. And almost 2 years later, I looked at that piece of paper and I kept it in my pocket, and I looked at it every day, and I said, my goal is that I will lose 20 pounds. I really wanted to lose 30, but I set my goal at 20. And I began to cut back calories. I began to exercise and do whatever I could to lose this weight. And within 3.5 months, I had dropped 30 pounds of weight from exercise, from not eating so many calories. Why? Because I set a definite goal in my life. Here at the church, when I started pastoring here, I had very few people. And I set a goal. I said, I want to see 50 people on a Sunday morning in a service. And I set that as my goal. And I said, what can I do to have more people in a Sunday morning service? What can I do to make the church grow? And I began to study. I began to pray. I began to look at what other churches were doing. And I began to apply it in my own church. And it wasn't very long ago that on a Sunday morning we had 62 people in service, because I set a goal and I asked God to help me, and I was able to reach that goal. Right now I have goals set. I have things that I want to do. I have things that I want to accomplish. But I would never reach those goals. I would never reach that mark if I didn't set that goal and set myself to it and commit myself to it. So what I want to ask you today is, what goals do you have in life? The reason why people fail in life, the reason why people are unhappy in life, is because they don't set goals. What I want to encourage you to do today is find out exactly what you want out of life. What is something that you desire? What is something that you would like to have? There are several different areas of life you can set goals. You can set goals in your spiritual life. with God. You can set goals with your finances. You can set goals with recreation and vacations. You can set goals with your family. You can set different goals in life. But take those goals, write them down on a piece of paper and say, what do I need to do to reach this goal? After you find out what you need to do to reach that goal, start taking action on it. Commit yourself to it, and you will have a point. You will have a mark. You will have a finish line to get to. And after you complete that goal and reach that goal, set another one and keep going. And nothing can hold you back from that. And it's going to prevent you from failure in life by setting personal goals. So I want to encourage you to do that. Write it down. Write down the first cause of personal failure is drifting through life without a definite goal. And now, underneath it, I want you to write your goal. I want you to commit yourself to it. It might take some thinking, but if I can do it, I'm sure that you can do it too. I hope you have a great day. God bless you.